Al contacto y la percepción con todos ustedes, grabaciones contacto. En esta ocasión, aquí en la clase de español del nivel 3 intermedio con la señorita
Leila Rivera
y el caballero
Teo Casares.
So the purpose of this interview is to measure the effectiveness of homework in the Spanish classes. So, Leila and Teo will give their perspectives on this issue. Leila, how is homework in this class?
I think that we have a reasonable amount of homework in class. We use it effectively during schoolwork, and we can use it in class time because we're always using it to get ahead in our knowledge.
I think homework is used so that we have a good understanding on what we're going to be doing in class before the class, and it really connects and integrates well with what we have planned that day.
What kind of homework do we actually have?
Most of it's proactive, optional, or formal, so we have to get it done by the next day. But with proactive, it's mostly for your own benefit, and if we're going to get it done in other Spanish classes, and optional if you want to do it.
What do you think about this approach this year? Like optional, proactive, and due dates?
I think that with the optional homework, it's really good if you feel like you need to get a better grip on a certain subject in Spanish. And with due dates, I think most of the time they're very reasonable considering the amount of time you need to get that done. And if you need an extension, Ms. Maria Torres is understanding.
Do you feel that with proactive work, you reduce a good level of stress in this class?
I think it's really good to have an option to be able to do it when you have the time, because a lot of people's schedules are really hectic and they can use when you're ready, you can do this instead of do this by tomorrow.
Leila?
Adding to what Theo was saying, that we as students, we have a lot to do, and sometimes the homework load is harder than other days. And if we have the proactive or optional work, it gets us to it helps us to manage our time better.
Excellent. Thank you for that. And my final question for both of you is, do you have any suggestions regarding this matter, regarding homework? What would you change? How would you do it?
I don't really have any concrete suggestions at the moment. I think it's pretty well thought out.
Leila?
Yeah, neither do I. I think that the structure of how Mr. Mejia Torres has it all laid out is very well put out.
Thank you for your comments. It's really very useful for me, since this is one of my goals this year. Al contacto y la percepción con todos ustedes, el profesor Mejia Torres y el caballero
Teo Casares
y la señorita
Leila Rivera.
This is evidence for our portfolio. Mucho gusto.
Gracias, igualmente.
Gracias por las respuestas y por la información tan útil.
De nada, profesor.
Contacto.